that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Two Bros Podcast, episode 69.
9.
That's
right.
That's right.
There should be some nice cover art for 69.
Ooh, 69. Ooh. I just got that joke. Is that? No, yeah, 69.
Yeah, why not?
69, 68, and I owe you one. People say that a lot.
68 and I owe you one?
Yeah. But 69, wow, 69 episodes in. You guys think we're fucking playing around? We are not. So,
we're here.
I won't give you the middle finger, I'll give you the first finger.
We're here. The pinky.
Pinky swear. Pinky. Yes.
We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere.
You know what to fucking talk about, I guess. Since 2 years. Very sensitive.
Yeah, it's very sensitive today.
I don't know. Maybe because I did something with the.
You did that last week, though, right?
Well, we always had this for a while, but I just raised it up a little bit, so maybe
okay.
it's a little bit more fertile myrtle.
Fertile myrtle. Okay, all right. No, a little bit tired. I think a little combination of the heat. Had gave myself a heavy workout this morning, and so I think the combination is kind of like slowing me down a little bit.
Yeah, well, the heat can do that.
Yeah,
everybody was begging for summer. It's here.
It's here,
and no backsies.
Now you're bitching about summer,
right?
So, my God, when's it gonna get warm? Oh my God, it's so hot.
So hot. Yeah. I'm tired as well. I have a retraction to make. So last week. No, not at all. I mean, last week you brought up my hungoverness of every Sunday, and I thought about it, and I said, I'm not really hungover. I'm just tired.
Just tired. Yeah. Okay.
Because I get in on Saturdays. I don't get in till like 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and I'm drinking, yes, but I'm not hungover like my head hurts and all that other stuff. I'm just tired.
Just didn't get enough sleep.
So that's a retraction.
Okay.
So it's not a.
So you're not recovering. You just could use a few more hours of sleep.
Well, I don't sleep, so
So what's the point then?
Just tired. It's just tired. I could use a fucking coma at some point.
Could use a coma.
Yeah, just sleep. I need a sleep deprivation chamber, like something like without drugs. I want something that I could just go in and close it. And
you ever done one of those sleep studies?
No, I should. I'm a perfect candidate for it. Did you get paid for it?
I didn't get paid for it. I did. I mean, my insurance took care of it.
Oh,
but I did it because I was having trouble sleeping.
Yeah.
And this was when I was like 80 pounds heavier and whatnot. So I was having trouble sleeping. And so they wanted to determine if I had sleep apnea. So they had one of those overnight sleep things, and it shows that you have mild to moderate sleep apnea, which I guess everybody does. And
sure.
So basically nothing that, dropping some weight and eating a little bit healthier couldn't help. And that's been the case. But I just can't seem to understand how you fall asleep with all that shit attached to you. They just hook you up. You look like Frankenstein.
Oh yeah.
You got all this shit doped on you. You look like just
how could you go to sleep?
You're a part of a fucking experiment.
That's How would it be possible to just go to sleep and
right? And
this is not normal,
right?
Like,
and I got to unhook all this shit if I got to take a piss and this isn't normal. And I remember saying, so if I decide to get up and go to the bar, like around the corner, can I do that?
Oh, this is at home?
No, this isn't at home. This was at a place in Garden City.
Oh, okay.
But they said,
be normal.
The statement was be normal. Right. I said, okay, well, first of all, this isn't normal.
Right.
Secondly, when I gotta take a piss, you gotta unhook all this shit. That's not normal.
Not normal.
Secondly, the third, if it's normal, and if I decide I don't want to get up and get out, I'll just get up and leave.
True.
So how normal is this?
Yeah, it's not normal at all. Not normal at all.
You know.
Oh, I didn't know this. So you go to a facility and they hook you up with all this other stuff. I don't know. I probably should do it, but all my friends have sleep apnea. They're all city employees, and so a lot of them are corrections or MTA. Now most of them are retired, and they all have been diagnosed with sleep apnea, and they all have this fucking Darth Vader machine, It's
yeah, that
sleep
yeah.
shit.
It forces oxygen in your
yeah.
thing
And they travel with it, and we've gone on trips, and even the cruise a week ago, all these guys is like, checking in through fucking security. This is my sleep apnea machine.
Now are these dudes on the heavy side?
Some of them, not all of them. I mean, Dre's pretty heavy, but he has his. But him and his wife have matching.
They both have sleep, so neither one of them sleep.
No, both of them sit there, look like.
That's a marker. A healthy life as you get older.
Yeah.
Like how much, we could all eat less, exercise more, sleep better.
Huh.
Those three things will probably add some years to your life, especially at this point. I'm 51, so
yeah,
and I can afford to, if I miss a meal, it ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Getting a little active. We're no longer active anymore.
Yeah.
As a society as a whole, you used to have to get up and go do shit. Now you don't have to do anything. You just go different place. You go sit down in different places.
You're just looking for the next squat.
The next place to sit down.
Oh, they have benches there. Ooh, I can't wait to get to the bench.
Yeah, if you ever met somebody, if somebody from 1900, 100 years ago, 1919, came here in 2019, they would probably wonder what the fuck is wrong with us.
Well,
they probably it probably would just be a tremendous culture shock. Number one, there has never been a time in which food was never an issue. You couldn't say that in 1919.
What do you mean, like a scarcity?
Well, yeah, you didn't have the availability of the food that you have now.
Yeah. Plethora of food. I mean, there's any choice, any cuisine.
You have choices.
Yeah.
People
and still nothing to eat.
And still complaining ain't got nothing to eat.
Well, I don't know.
Still complaining and then say shit like, "Oh my God, I haven't eaten since 2." I haven't eaten in 4 hours.
Yeah.
So and not realizing that if you ate today, you're probably better off than 60% of the world.
This is true. Hence, means people are shitting more. People.
I hope so.
The more you eat, the more you shit.
Hope so. Hope it's a good shit.
That means toilet paper.
Nice good smooth. There's a stock in toilet paper. Nice good smooth shit. That's always a good indicator
that you're feeling good.
That you're feeling good. That you take a nice healthy shit. For some reason, when I drink a lot, the next day, I take a massive.
It's a colonic
shit.
Yeah. Well, because you drink a lot of whiskeys and bourbon.
Yeah.
And that, when I've drank brown liquor, fire in a hole.
It just it's
colonic.
It's
a
tiny person has come out of me. It's
a little person.
A little person. You give it a name. So there's Samuel.
Oh, God.
Hey, Samuel.
See you later.
He's got to go.
As we say, drop off the kids.
That's right. I got to go drop off the kids.
Drop off the kids.
I never heard that before until you said that.
That's a famous line, man. All through the cruise, it was like, where's Dre? He's dropping off the kids.
He's dropping off the kids.
This motherfucker made it a point to shit in every bathroom on the boat.
Ooh.
It was like his task. It was like his job. He was like, I'm going to shit in this bathroom.
Oh, I can't wait to take a shit in there.
So his thing was, and I'm sure he doesn't mind if I say this because he doesn't give a shit. No, he clearly said this. Look, I'm not shitting in my room. It's too small. The bathroom's too small. So I go to the public bathrooms.
Mm-hmm. They're all over.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Right.
So every floor you got one, and you just all right. It's like, okay, I don't think I needed to know this, but the 4th floor they got the towels with the thing. Yeah, good shit in there. That's the thing. There's some people, your friends that do.
That's a topic for a good vlog.
Good vlog.
Like places to go take a shit.
There is an app for that.
Where you can find a bathroom.
Yeah, truck stops. Truck.
Oh, for truckers.
Yes, it's Shipbreak. It's called Shipbreak. It's called Shipbreak.
Okay.
Shipbreak app, and it was started by truckers, but then it became like a community thing where people are just like, oh, this is a great place, and people rank the bathrooms. Hey, this one was clean. They had towels. Do they have blow dryers or real paper towels? Soft tissue? Do they have the papers.
Right.
You know, this is a thing now. Shipwreck.
It's one of the things that's like it's as you get older, it's like one of those things that like it just makes life a little bit easier.
Oh,
like if you can have like a nice place to take a shit and it's clean and it's maybe it's like you can wash up a little bit and stuff and guys got a little bit easier because sometimes it's
just
no
a standard,
issue,
it's a freestanding
no issue with you dropping dropping kids off in the woods or whatever, however the fuck you want to say it. I'm leaving the kids in the woods.
Let the kids in the woods, man. Sam, I'm sorry because someone adopt this guy.
Someone I left Sam up for adoption in the woods to beat Bigfoot.
So you said 51. You'll be 51.
I'll be 51 this summer.
This summer.
Be 51 this summer.
Speaking of birthdays, your dad's birthday was yesterday.
What?
Your father's birthday.
My father.
Yes.
That's your father too.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure. I thought there was a joke in there somewhere.
No.
Was it?
Yes.
No, July 13th. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
713. 713. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Donald Whitfield Jr.
How old would Dad be? Do you know? I don't know. I don't know when he was born.
I don't know. I think he was born in 42.
Okay.
42. So it would have made him, what, 77?
Wow. Okay.
He'd have been 77.
Wow. 77.
Something like that. He would have been.
Yeah, well, happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday. Hope you're resting well.
Hope you're resting well in Calverton.
Been meaning to see if we want to head over there and
go out there?
take a look at the.
Take a look at his grave.
Take a look at the stone.
Brush off some dust and put some new flowers there.
Put some new there.
Wouldn't be bad.
Maybe sit down. Maybe take a drink there.
Wouldn't be bad.
Crack open a couple beers.
Never had a drink with my dad.
No.
No?
I've been around him when he's been drunk.
Yes. So have I. But never. I mean, I don't think
it was never a good scenario.
Well, I don't think I was of age to have had a...
It's like having an adult... Well, we never had an adult relationship with him.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we never had a grown... By that time, we had become sort of bitter at each other, and he had done some shit that kind of turned us off, and we kind of realized, okay, this wasn't the...
I don't think that there was a time where I remember being bitter at him, just like, what the fuck? It was more WTF.
Off. Yeah.
And it was just sit in that chair and wouldn't move. Like, I mean, he would sit in his chair and watch fucking Pittsburgh Steelers games. And, and I don't remember anything other than, there's a few, we had some Red Lobster.
Yeah, like one of our graduations. Something like that.
My graduation took me and, at the time, my girlfriend, to Red Lobster, which I thought was like... Ooh.
Like the big... Yeah, exactly. I remember feeling the same way. It's Red Lobster!
They got lobsters in a tank. Ooh, it's a fucking amazing restaurant. And I remember she had... her name was... what the fuck? Dasha Jenkins. Dashia Jenkins.
Okay.
God-awful underarm odor. She wouldn't use deodorant for whatever reason.
Wouldn't use deodorant? Or just
didn't use it.
Like refuse to use it?
Well, this is like 5th grade, right? 5th grade graduation. Yeah, PS 118 graduation.
Okay.
So we're at the time where I guess the puberty kicks in.
Okay.
And
so you probably don't know that you need to use...
Right.
Okay.
At some point you don't really even smell. Like you're just baby sweating it out. And I remember she... had quite a bit of a musty, underarm, like an odor, like she smelled very proud.
Smelled proud. Proud. Natural.
Yeah. Natural.
Yeah. Natural. French. She's.
And at some point, it, everyone else knew. It was like a thing in the school. Right. It was like,
oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a thing.
Oh, you were with that girl that smelled it?
Yeah, you were. And I don't know what happened to her. She was my first kiss. My first. First French kiss, so to speak.
Tongue and everything?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
I think I did okay.
Yeah.
I think I did okay. And I remember taking her to Red Lobster with Dad. Were you there? Did you go? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if I was
there.
No,
it wasn't you. It was me, Dad, Max, and Dasha.
Okay.
Dasha Jenkins.
I remember he taking me there for my graduation.
It was like his thing.
It was a 6th grade. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That's 6th grade.
And wasn't it the one in Garden City? Wasn't it the one? Like on Old Country Road.
No, it was actually to what I believe was the one on Sunrise Baldwin, not this one here. Baldwin Sunrise, like back there. That's what I remember.
All right.
Like by your old house.
Okay.
There used to be a Red Lobster there. It's now Applebee's, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I think he used to take us to.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Red Lobster.
Oh, maybe it was the one in Westbury.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it was
Max
that
used to work over there.
She used to work by there.
At
yeah,
the 666 building.
Yeah, whatever the fuck happens in there.
I don't know.
To this day, I still don't know what offices are in there.
It scares the shit out of me. I look at it.
It just it has this ominous, and I never see anybody going in, and I never see anybody going out.
It's a crazy fucking building looking.
It is
just a big 666.
I know, right?
It's just how funny how media can do that to you. Like, just
makes the devil building.
Yeah, devil building.
They do have at Christmas time. They do have a very beautiful Christmas tree.
Do it
out in the like I guess in the roundabout where like you know where you drive up to where I guess the entrance is the thing. Yeah, and there's a huge Christmas tree there that's actually very pretty.
I have no idea what she did. I don't know what she was.
She evaded prosecution. That's what she did.
What?
She evaded prosecution.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying.
Oh, you're being funny?
Yes. Oh. She should have been in jail. So.
Okay.
That's how she spent her life.
But I remember
because she always sat in that damn spot in the damn couch
and smoking cigarettes
all day and never dressed. That's another thing I always
gowns.
Like, always had this gown on.
Just like Diana Ross.
Aren't you like going? Don't you have to go somewhere? Most people have to go somewhere.
This is really funny.
Or they are in prelude to going somewhere, or they are coming from somewhere.
Yeah,
you're just there.
Yeah, you're just there.
You're just like.
Sit in that fucking seat and just
like a bacteria, just like you're just sitting there, just growing.
What a fucking frown she had. What a when took her teeth out, she had like fake teeth.
Yeah, and like her bottom jaw passed her top lip. It was it was a weird thing.
But she had these pens. Do you remember these pens?
They were all over that, right next to the lamp.
But she had pens that had a blue side and a red side. They were
had those.
Not the clickers.
Not the clickers?
No. Okay. She had a pen that had a cap on both sides, and it was red on one side and blue on the other side. Must have been something from her job. She'd bring them all the time.
Okay.
And they were silver. They were silver color pens, and they had a blue cap and a red cap. Very fucking weird. And smoked a fucking 100 cigarettes.
At least.
You know. So secondhand smoke really fucked up. It was fucked up. This guy sat there. He just sat there and.
I don't think they were even in the same spot for that long.
Huh?
I don't even think they were in the same spot for that long. When we were there, we all sat down and watched TV. But I don't think he sat down with her.
I think so.
Wow, you think so?
I think he sat in that fucking chair. When I cleaned that place out after they passed away, and I cleaned it. There was so much fucking the smoke was noxious,
permeated through the thing. You probably saw it in the walls.
Yeah, because I had to paint the whole place. It was a fucking nightmare. It was a nightmare cleaning up that little condo or co-op or whatever they called it. Mm-hmm. It was a dream I couldn't wake up from, and the smell. That's what I'm saying. The smell I can remember as if I smelled it again, I'd be like, oh, like an ashtray, right. And he just, I don't know, he just sat there and watched her smoke herself in those gums.
Should have died first.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That would have been,
Should have died first.
That would have been easier.
She'd have died first, then maybe we could have cleared some shit up.
Yeah. I think so. We would have been able to clear some stuff up.
Clear some stuff up.
Indeed. But
thanks for bringing that up. It had totally passed on me that his birthday had passed.
Yeah. So the reason why I want to hear a fun story is Bebe's dad, my buddy Jimmy Fingers, 13 Ghosts founder, his dad, our dad, and one more person I remember has the same birthday.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I always remember it. Like it's always 713.
Oh, okay.
I'm a big numbers guy. Like I like the numbers.
You are numbers. You are.
Well, I just like the code of numbers. Like I just like the way they look. Like for some reason. I don't know.
Right. 713. I'm from the 713.
Yeah.
I'm from the 713.
You're 814.
Me.
All my friends. And my buddy Darkman Brian. He's 714. So today's his birthday.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Well, funny thing was shout out Big
Darkness.
He's like a black. He's like an action figure. He's
an action figure.
He's fucking chiseled up.
Oh, is he?
He fucking went nuts.
Oh, cut.
Yeah, he's super cut. He looks like Black Paul Orndorff.
Like 4% body fat and whatnot. Oh my.
Yeah, he's like the Black Paul Orndorff. He's like fucking,
He's a workout dude. He's a like he.
I don't think he's a fanatic, but I think he's in love with himself. Like, this guy, like, oh yeah,
always looking at himself.
Oh yeah, babe. Fucking, yeah, look at those abs. And then when he gets off, when people look at him, he take his shirt off. Yeah, you see? Oh yeah, you see me? Yeah. And I'm like, dude, okay, I get it.
Yes. Can we eat now? Can we
fucking
We're at the diner. Just
yeah. Shout out Darkman. Happy birthday, brother. I gotta call him later. He's like, yeah, no Facebook, man. I know your birthday, because we used to all wear sweatshirts. So it goes back as far as I was printing shirts back in the days. I used to get shirts made up, and all of us had our number on the side. So I was 617.
Okay.
My buddy was 714, 222, 227. So that was like our little thing. You know what I'm saying? Little body snatcher language.
Okay.
And it just was fascinating. I don't know.
That's the way the numbers look.
Yeah, just like you had a code. Like,
your own code.
Your secret agent.
Your special code.
Yeah.
Well, some like people that like in astronomy believe that, like that all means something. So like your month, day, and your like that number, and then match it with the number that you were born, and blah blah blah, and that all like mean it like has some astrological meaning to it.
There's tons of numerology guys out there that'll pick apart something like the Golden State game versus and break the numbers down. Oh, two backwards is this and that, and then it's this and that. And according to this there's a calendar, an Israeli calendar versus it's pretty fucking stupid.
Well, it's like to believe in that. That's a commitment. That's a tremendous
commitment.
You ever see that movie Number 13 with James Carrey?
No. Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey, yes. Guy's obsessed with the number 13.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd like it.
Oh,
but he's a nut. He's just and some things, coincidence wise make a little they match up.
Yeah.
But then most of it is kind of like, goofy. And then when you commit yourself to something like that, you have no choice but to go mad. You have to. Like these guys looking for fucking Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Like like, okay, maybe there's something that exists. I would not mind if I could see one, okay, that'd be great. But then to spend your whole life, like when you wake up and you see this branch broke.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a Bigfoot.
The thing with that is, okay, let's just say it is, right? Let's just say Bigfoot really does come out. He's not the Geico guy. He's like really cool. He's like, yeah, man,
a cool dude.
I've just been in the woods. Like, you guys been throwing rocks at me and shit. Like,
it's not safe to come out here.
So you guys accept me now?
I'd love for you to meet
I'd
love for you to meet my family and everything. But geez,
it's like Harry and the Hendersons. Like remember that movie?
Yes, that was a great movie.
It was great.
It was a great movie.
Like, I'm just
because he was just a puss. He was just a sweet little thing.
Make some noise.
That'd be so cool.
Yo, man.
So I've been trying, but every time I come out, you guys got the cameras, and then you have dudes with guns and shit. I'm like, just stay away as far as possible. Right. I know you guys ain't coming all the way up here.
Indeed. Oh man, I'm just trying to stay on the fucking mountains. And, you guys just don't get it, man.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but it is weird. Like but I think the point I was saying is, okay, now what? Like, just say Bigfoot comes out and he goes, okay, sorry, I was here all along.
Right.
Or what? Does the person go, I told you? Ah! Yeah. Now what?
Now you gotta move on. Now you gotta look back at your own life.
Right.
So, wow, my life is shitty.
Shitty. I spent all this time fucking looking at the guy.
Time.
He was there all the time. And my brother was married to her.
That's right.
This.
I spent all my money.
Right.
I got no job. Bigfoot's here, but
right.
Now what? Exactly. Right. Now you got to go on to something else.
It's like the aliens.
Got to go to Loch Ness.
Yeah, right. No, we're on that guy. But it's like the alien thing, right? Okay, it's allegedly if these extraterrestrials do happen to make it here, travel and get here, everyone who's gonna say "I told you so," you're over. Like it's over with. That's it. I told you. Okay, yeah. Now they're here. Now what? Now what do we do about it? And they're not gonna go. He believed in us. Let's keep him with us.
That's right. He is now our king.
No, he's not. You're with the rest of us going, don't hurt us. They don't have judgment on, hey, this one believed in us, and so he gets to come with us.
And with aliens, what amazes me is that we think we have this preconceived notion that of what they look like.
Yeah.
That they are somehow like proportionate to us, but just different. So like big eyes or whatever. What if like grasshoppers were actual aliens?
Just, close enough.
We wouldn't know.
Close enough.
I mean, it's like we tend to think that like life, like we have no concept of life other than us.
Yeah.
So when you say that life exists somewhere else, the only reference point we have is us.
Yeah.
So it has to somehow look like us and mimic us, and in some ways, we have no idea that something else could be totally different from what we can even conceive.
Yeah. Clear. Maybe they're fucking here and they can't. They're just like fairies.
Yeah, they could be dust particles.
Smoke, maybe they can't even hear us.
Well, we could have alien forms of bacteria living around.
This is true. And this is true. So the single cell organism and all of its glory from every facet of biology, right, is complex and amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if you want to look for something extraterrestrial, go in your fucking backyard.
Yeah.
I had to take, when we were from the cruise, they don't know how to throw out the garbage. They don't do it neat and, make sure that, so there's fucking 1,000 maggots, and I opened the garbage, there's maggots all over. Fuck. It was like, squirm. And I was like, holy shit, but all right, I got to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you washed it down, and they were fucking jumping all over and flying. I'm like, oh god, they're just baby flies,
right?
So one fly went in there, fucked, and had a baby and broke an egg. Millions of them. I'm exaggerating, 1,000, maybe 100. But I'm just saying, nature in itself. But they all have. It has to be. It's part of nature. It's it's part of why certain things eat. So the funny thing is after I washed them all out and I poured the container on the side of
the container,
hosed it off and poured it in the side so that the drain would go into the drain and the sewer and etc. All the birds came and they were picking
up at it,
eating the fucking thing.
Like, oh, it's a treat.
Yeah, it's a treat. Like, it was like, oh my god, but this is natural. And then the fucking bird shit right on my car. I was like, you motherfucker.
You can't, anytime a bird shit, it just. It's not. Intellectually, it's not. It just seems so fucking personal.
Oh,
it seems like they're, like, waited for you.
They ain't stupid. Those guys. I'm sure.
And probably trying to impress one of these fucking girls.
Yeah.
Girl birds. Say, hey, Sarah, watch this. The dude with the beard, watch. Oh, got it. Score. Let's go.
I'm sure they play. I'm sure they. Listen, have you ever seen birds like swarm and follow each other and do these patterns and it's
probably playing. Yeah.
They're not fucking stupid.
They're fair form of play.
They're very smart. So there's no doubt that they're like, maybe the guy's teaching his son. Maybe one bird teaches the new bird. I mean, they see that white truck right there. Try to hit it right on the top.
Hit it right on the top.
Oh, Dad, I can't get.
That's right.
This is how you do it, son. You gotta pull up and let it go and pull back.
And if you ever get bored, you hand over here. See, this is where the car wash is.
Right.
Follow that car as it comes out the car wash, and then just drop one on you.
Make them happy.
Make you feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
And then go on and put these maggots in your sister's mouth.
Eat some maggots. Oh. But nature is fantastic in all its splendor. I went to the beach Friday by myself.
Yeah, I saw that. It was nice.
I just played hooky and just went to the beach. After I dropped my daughter off at work, I went to the beach, Long Beach, and had an amazing day of just like a beachcomber, like just a beach bum, like a just walking down Long Beach. Interesting characters. This daytime, so it's Friday.
Right.
There's a bunch of people that are like regulars and normals.
That do that every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cool little bar. I went to Five Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Five Ocean. They really treated. They were nice people.
Mm-hmm.
They had a nice little bar right in the corner of New York and Long Beach Road.
Okay.
Ocean Park Avenue. And right at the front. I mean, I don't think that was there before. I think it was something else before. But
I'm sure I haven't been to Long Beach in a while. I mean, they got a lot of places got destroyed by Sandy, and some so some that were there are no longer there. And, and I'm sure
this
some
is
people
right
took
on
an
the
opportunity.
beginning of New York, which starts the public beach, which is the public boardwalk. And you can rent a bike. You know, you put your card, you rent a bike, and ride up and down the boardwalk. It's fantastic. So that's what I did. I just
nice
went there and just and by the way, all these birds and seagulls and all this stuff. There was so much stuff like pulled up because of the tide. There was all these like mussels and crabs and all this stuff. And the seagulls were like
going to town.
And I watched I taped it. I actually recorded it. I watched this fucking seagull crack open a fucking mussel. It was shut. It was closed. And that motherfucker with his beak, no hands, and he put it in. He dug it in the sand, bent it, cracked it, and
ate like a damn king.
Ate like a king. So nature is beautiful. I mean, if you
embrace
it,
we know more. That's when you talk about AI. It's amazing that we can't even recreate the human cell.
Yeah.
We can't duplicate the human cell like the mitochondria and the DNA and stuff like that. And so it's amazing how much information we don't have.
Yeah, true.
You know, but even though we're at the precipice of AI interfering in our lives.
I think we just want it more than we need it. I think we want it more than we need it. You think?
That's possible.
I think we just like the idea of it.
That's
more
possible.
More than the actual function of it.
Well, we've figured out in AI, we've because of our attempt to do a lot of AI, we have a better understanding of how the brain works. Yeah. We used to think that things would be defined, and then we figured out what it was for. Huh. And it's actually the brain works opposite. The brain looks at something, figures out how you can use it. And then you define it.
Yeah. Oh, it's hot.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. If you notice, if you see something that you're not familiar with, the first thing you try to conceive is what can I do with this thing?
Yeah.
You know, and then once you figure that out, it's like, oh well, this is a pen, or this is a chair, or that's how the brain works, and that's
I think you associate it first. You associate it with something. You say, oh, that looks like. I saw something last night, freaked me out. It's funny, and my brain just did a whammy on me, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" We were frying fish fry at Corrupt Mob's Mob House night. Crazy turnout. Hung out with Snoop from The Wire. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was there. She sat with us at 8. You know.
Nice.
Nice. Very talented young lady.
She's supposed to be getting the show up.
She's doing her life story. And she was talking to us about how, you know, she's going through the writing process and how she FaceTimes it with
How is she dressed?
Like a dyke. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like a dude.
Okay.
You know, straight up.
Because I remember when she first came in The Wire.
Yeah.
When we first saw her in The Wire, she was wearing pink and she had on tight jeans and she had a little bump to her. She was on the back of a motorcycle. She shot somebody.
Oh.
But then when we saw her again, then she looked more like what we identified that character to be, more like on that side, like you said,
cute young lady, you know. But you know, definitely you could see the overextension of trying to keep that image. You know, she has an image to uphold, I guess.
Right.
But looks very dudeish, and had the hat backwards and the braids and the signature. You know, that was all good. I say this to say that what I saw was across from one of the garages over there. It looked like someone had was prepping for something, and it was like a party. I think they I think they do a party events.
Okay.
And the dude came out in a fucking big fox head, like Wile E. Coyote, but like the mascot, like. And I couldn't I couldn't register what I'm looking at. This guy looked like a cartoon.
It took you a second to just...
I freaked out, man. Dude had a fucking big eyes, and he's putting shit in the car with the fucking... And I'm like, yo, is anybody not seeing this shit? Fucking Wile E. Coyote is... He looked like a basketball mascot, like one of those things. And just the big head, and...
Just freaked you out for a second.
I was totally freaked out, man. Everybody was like, what happened, man? What happened? I'm like, yo, you didn't see the fucking... A coyote? And it was like, a coyote?
Coyote?
No, it was a guy dressed like a coyote. And so trying to explain myself made it more stupid. And they were like, nigga, you drunk.
I saw when I was leaving for work, I leave pretty early in the morning. So I walk and I see something running away what I thought was a cat. As it's running, I realize, oh, it's not a cat. It's a fucking possum. And possums just look nasty, like that hunch in the back nose. And whatnot. And it's running away, so I'm like, oh, okay, so this thing's running away. But then it stopped. And then it turned.
And looked at you?
Yes. Oh. And then I said, wait a minute. This fucker's decided it ain't running no more. And it just went through this thing of saying, you know what? I'm just going to deal with this shit.
Right. Ooh.
Which is bad for me.
Yeah.
Because possums don't fuck around.
No.
You know. I mean, if anything's at foot level, I'm going to kick it. And if I miss, that's it. That's it.
You're getting a bite up your ass.
So as I'm walking, I'm like slowing my pace down. So wait a minute. Okay. How am I going to... And then he'd eventually like turn and ran and kept running. But I was like, wow, this fucker kind of like had a moment in which he said, "Now fuck that, I ain't running no more. Fuck this dude."
Yeah, you ever try to make something flinchy?
Yeah, and it does it, and then you're all out of ideas.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
That's right. At some point, you gotta
go away.
You gotta back that shit up.
Nah,
man. What?
Nothing.
Never mind. Thought you were somebody else. Go ahead, bro.
I thought you were someone else. That's funny.
You see that? I think you responded to it. This clip of this dude going off in Bagel Boss.
Yo, yeah, the little midget guy.
Yeah, the little guy like talking
around the corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think you said you
I was like, I just left there. Like literally, I was like, why do I always miss the fun shit?
And I don't know how that shit started, but then he said all the girls on all the social media sites laugh at me for being short. So what the fuck? I'm just curious as to how that happened.
So I didn't listen to it. That's the funny thing. I only saw it.
Okay.
My sound wasn't on.
Okay.
And I was driving because I was just coming from there, like literally. And I was like, oh shit! And I just saw this little fucking guy, and somebody tackled him and stuff. And
somebody jacked him. Somebody punched him.
Yeah.
Punched him
Ooh, what a schmuck!
Punched
him. Like, fuck that guy.
But just. My comment was that's not kosher.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious, like how that start? Like how did a guy just like run in there and just start complaining about women?
Yeah, I gotta listen to it. I gotta say I did not listen to it, and I just read the comments and I was like, damn, why is always miss the fun shit? So that's what it was. He was just misogynistic.
He was just making a comment about women. About women on
social media,
dating sites.
Oh,
and when he finally meets them, they have comments about him, about his size, and they smirk at him and stuff.
So he's
like
he's clearly a victim of posting and putting. He's got a 12-year-old picture of him 12 years ago when he was handsome, probably. And
I don't know.
It looked like a fucking gnome.
I don't know.
Was he a gnome?
But I'm just curious as to how that started. Like you're in Bagel Boss. I'm assuming you're in there to get a bagel. So like where did the this is what all the women do on dating sites come up? How does that transpire?
Maybe it was the girl from Bagel Boss.
Maybe a girl from Bagel Boss said, "Hey, little guy," or
maybe she was.
What kind of bagel you want, honey? Is your mommy gonna get you a bagel?
Don't stick your dick in the hole. Don't go fuck these bagels.
Oh man!
But maybe he like locally tried to put in somebody, and then maybe that was the site to meet.
Met him at Bagel Boss. Okay, possible.
And she probably just bounced like right after.
Like,
It's like no.
It's like no.
You said 6'2". You didn't mean.
Yeah, you're at my chin.
Yeah, the opposite.
You're at my chin.
Indeed.
Like Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad. I loved when he got off that horse.
That was hilarious. That was just absolutely hilarious.
He just walked
up to the
little fucking midget. Lord Farquaad. So we're a week away from Miles' birthday?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay. 27.
2 weeks. 2 weeks from his first birthday.
Incredible.
First birthday. Madison's birthday is also that week.
Yeah.
She turns 21.
Ooh.
An official adult.
Ah, you get to have a drink with your daughter.
A long dog. I'm debating if I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like. Do I like? I mean, yes, I do.
It's a toasty.
But I guess a toast thing. Yeah.
Not drink a
not
gallon.
I
remember when.
You can do this now without anybody fucking with you.
So I found an old picture of you and sent to your wife.
I do. I saw that.
And she was like, "Holy shit!"
I'm in the living room,
and
she's in the bedroom. She's with Miles and just cuddling in the bedroom. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden I hear, "Oh my God!" And so I get up.
What happened?
Thinking, oh my God, what happened? And she's looking at her phone. Oh my God! Oh my God! And then she shows me that picture. I'm like, where the fuck did you get that?
Found it in one of the
archives. And it looks just like him.
I said, look, have fun with this. I said, have fun.
It looks just like him. I said, he's got a ton of them. If he starts digging through, he's gonna.
I got a few. I found some. She asked me for some of the baby ones, and I was like, I had to have been born. Like I wasn't born yet.
Yeah, you weren't taking pictures.
Taking pictures. So I said all the
we're
ones.
taking pictures in utero.
No. So I found that one and just thought it was fun because as he's growing, you start to see, and I'm like,
you start to see some things in other people. Yeah. The hair is the thing that that got me.
Yeah.
Like because my hair changed over time. Because I had those big loose curls, and then as I got older, they got a little more. The hair got a little more coarse.
When you went to the Marines, when you went to the Marines, you came back because you were a true dry head. You shaved your head and you lost like 100 pounds, and you fucking we didn't recognize you. And then you started
sunken in jaw.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck happened to this guy? And then you I don't remember you ever having that kind of hair back then.
No, I never grew my hair like that again.
I mean, you had a super duper afro.
I had, yes.
And you had a round nose. You had a very round, pudgy nose.
That I guess stuck up.
Hmm?
I guess stuck up, like when it was, like you could see, like in the nostrils.
Oh.
Like
Justin. I mean,
see what I'm thinking.
Justin, Justin has a lot of your features, like from, when we were kids. When he was a kid, when he was a baby, he looked exactly the same way you do. So now it's funny. Miles is looking more like a different side of It's weird.
It is. A different character. Yeah. Look, as long as it looks like me, I just, and everybody says, "Oh my God, he looks just like you." I'm like, he's kind of supposed to. That's kind of the way that's
kind of how this works.
Like normal. That's that's what should be. If
Good,
he didn't,
mine.
That's the fucking issue.
Right. Looks nothing like you.
That's right. That doesn't look like Tommy. Is this?
When do you say that though? When do you have
remember the movie Me, Myself, and Irene?
Yes.
When he had 3 black kids with
hilarious.
They kind of have like a year-round tan. Don't you notice?
No,
well, they're my grandfather's half Italian, so. Who are you kidding, Jerry? Those kids' dicks are bigger than those sausages over there.
Oh man, that was a good movie.
It was a great movie.
What's the other one? With him and when he loses his job and indicted.
Is that Liar Liar?
Fun with Dick and Jane.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Oh man,
I never saw that one.
That fucking movie. Me and my wife will watch that anytime it's on. Anytime it's on, it is so.
The Jim Carrey show. We mentioned 3 Jim Carrey movies.
Yeah, how about that? The Jim Carrey show. Truman
was a great movie.
Yeah, when he finally got to the edge of the wall.
Yeah, and said, "This is it.
Yeah,
I get to live my own life."
It was all fun and games. It was all made up. So how the Yankees doing?
Yankees doing great.
Yeah? They're still in first place.
Absolutely. First place, best record in the American League.
Absolutely, as if they're not going anywhere. And you're really proud of this. I mean, you're really confident of this.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm confident. I think they're playing well. It's just like anything else in sports. You can always do things a little bit better. You can never, You're only as good as your last game, type thing. Baseball's always a long season, so a lot of things can change. You know.
And who's coming back? I just heard them announce somebody's coming back. Is it one of the Yankees or is it?
There's a player named Luke Voigt who was injured right before the All-Star game, but he's going to be coming back. Yankee. So he's a Yankee. Yes.
Okay.
But one of their pitchers is probably done for the rest of the year. He's not.
Who's this?
It's a guy named Luis Severino. He's a stud pitcher, but he hurt himself right before the season started. Had an issue with his shoulder, and it's never been resolved. And it's a big muscle on a big man. So it's got to be right. And they said that they're going to reevaluate it in another 6 weeks, which probably means we won't see him this year.
Is there a consummate weight or is there a perfect what you look for a shape, a body type? What a basketball guy you say is 6'9", he's 250, and pictures it didn't seem that way because CC looks kind of heavy sometimes.
CC's a heavy dude. There's some guys who are I mean you have all different body shapes, body types. Yeah. I guess there's like the prototype that you're attracted to, tall and lean and muscular and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, Wade Boggs was no fucking attraction at all. He looked like Jake the Snake. I mean, he was like a fucking country fucking.
No, he wasn't.
this motherfucker was like a country boy grabbing snakes or something like that.
Big old thick porn mustache and
he
like Harry Reams.
Yeah, he just was goofy looking.
Yeah,
Wade Boggs.
Yeah, now you can get away with that in baseball.
Yeah,
it's a skill set that doesn't necessarily require a certain amount of athleticism.
Yeah.
Now, that's unfair because these guys are top athletes.
Yeah, sure.
But it requires more of a skill set. It's kind of like.
Well, basically, you gotta fucking work your arms. I mean, you gotta have that. You don't run, right? They don't bat and play, do they?
What do you mean?
Does the pitcher actually hit the ball and run around the bases?
In the American League, no. In the National League, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know this.
The pitcher hits.
Okay.
Which is stupid, in my opinion.
What?
But I think it's dumb.
So, yeah, tell me. Pray tell.
I just think it's dumb. Because the pitchers are not the amount of time you need to be a good hitter.
Yeah.
Pitchers can't do because they're trying to be good pitchers. So, it's one of those things where you can't do both. You can't spend time doing both, and what you have is a bunch of shitty pitchers as hitters, and so it's almost like an automatic out in the National League.
Yeah, like I wouldn't swing.
And then if you got a guy who's a stud pitcher, who you're paying X amount of dollars, do you want him running bases?
I don't want him fucking running around,
twisting his ankle.
Yeah,
exactly. Pitch, and then I'll put you in a glass cage when you're done.
All right. I never knew this. So National League has different rules than American League?
Right.
Huh.
Yeah. There's been a big cry to get them unified, to have a universal DH, so everybody has a designated hitter.
Right. So I thought that. Oh, so that. Okay, I'm learning. MLB, Major League Baseball, is American and national.
Yes.
And America is a nation, so it's a play on words.
The American League, National League. So.
Yeah. It's just a play on words.
Yes.
But are they they're leagues that correct me if I'm wrong. I sound ignorant.
They're under the same rules. The only rule difference is that in the National League the pitchers hit. So the way you set your lineup up.
Okay.
Is different. So that's it. So all the other rules remain the same.
So business wise, I'm asking because I'm boggled by this. Now it just seems weird. Are there? How can I say this? I'm using basketball as a reference, though, because that's all I know. So you have the NBA, which is the brand, right? The league. You have two leagues. You have a National League and an American League, right?
Well, think of it as different conferences. So Think of it as different conferences. So there's the Eastern
West
Conference
Coast,
and there's the Western Conference, and that type of.
So thing. That's what I'm saying. Are they governed by anything as a business? Like what?
Oh, as a business, no.
Yeah. Is it
no,
union?
They're all the same. There's an American League president who pays attention to the American League teams. There's a National League president who pays attention to the National League teams. So if there are issues that a team has, it goes as far as the American League president, and if they need to, they take it up to the commissioner of Major League Baseball. That type of thing.
Okay, so all right, so wow, but there's again, I'm using basketball as a reference. There's no Western Conference president, or there's no Eastern Conference president. There's some. It's weird. It seems like they have two separate, a division within.
I guess divisions within. I guess a different organizational structure.
Yeah. Interesting. Hence, the Mets and the Yankees are, one is national, one is American.
Correct.
And the Yankees are American?
Yes.
Oh. And Nets are national.
Yes.
Oh. The other white meat.
That's right.
Oh, shit. Okay, so we clarified that. I did not know that there was such separation in... I always knew it was... I thought it was just their way of saying Western Conference, Eastern Conference, but...
No.
You can't all just play in the East and, I guess you'd never play each other.
Right.
How many teams?
26?
In baseball, period?
1, 2, 3, 5, 13, 26, I think. Yeah. 26,
in the world,
teams?
in America, in
Major League Baseball. 26,
there's only 26
27.
teams?
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Wow. Oh. I guess you're right. I mean, I just never thought of it. Huh. Very interesting. So Major League Baseball. And who's the commissioner of MLB?
It's a guy. I can't remember his name now. It's a new guy.
New guy.
He's been there for like 2 years.
Oh.
Oh man, Commissioner. Hey, it's Commissioner. I can't remember his name.
Would you like to use Lifeline?
No.
Pretty hefty salary, I'm assuming.
If you're the commissioner of Major League Baseball, yeah. I'm sure he does what, 8 digits.
And NFL is Roger Goodell, right?
Yeah, he makes a nice.
He makes a hefty fucking.
I think last time I saw it was like $40 million. Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah, I can't. That's why I can't hate when a player says they want more money.
Yeah, I know.
I just especially like guys are putting their bodies on the line.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be able to make this kind of money ever again. So you need to maximize these few years that you are marketable, and if a few extra million can come your way, hey.
But I think the window is getting smaller for this new microwave age. Players aren't going. Some guys, like we said, Wade Boggs, he played 18 years or something like that. Tim Duncan, 18 years, and now guys are like 10 and done.
That's probably
you're a veteran after 5. He's a vet. He's a seasoned guy.
Well, it happened so quickly. Like I'm reading it talking about like the fall of the Golden State dynasty. I'm like, wait a minute, it just lost. It just lost one series. So
I know.
Can we chill on this?
End of an era.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. First of all, these dudes are coming back.
Right.
If I understand correctly.
There is next season.
Steph Curry's coming back. Klay Thompson's coming back. Draymond Green is. I think there's still a question about Draymond, but Draymond Green's coming back.
Yes.
So that's the nucleus of the team.
He just got no KD going to Brooklyn.
And
he's done. Yeah.
And they've won without them.
Yes.
Other guys. So I don't understand. I've seen articles all over that says, "Whoa, what does the dynasty do next?" Now that it's still kind of like there. You still got to deal with them.
They got a fucking bunch of rings. I mean, you got to get through them. I mean. But the trades are very. This has been one of the most.
Been interesting.
Very interesting year in the NBA, for me at least, just to sit and watch. I've never seen Summer League get this much attention. It's a big class. You know, this 2019 with Zion and Barrett and all these guys.
Well, that's ESPN. ESPN is now just like all like all they do is basketball.
Yeah.
Like they really don't pay attention to anything else.
Pretty much,
because like some other stuff happened, but here's all the basketball games.
Right, you're right about that. I it's funny because there's a bunch of guys from ESPN that are like, okay, I don't know who that guy is. Mm-hmm. He's an analyst because he talks about like golf and all this other stuff, and it's like, wait, what? They do that? They cover those shows?
Right? Yeah.
Like I don't want to watch that stuff when because I'm a basketball fan, But. You're right, man. I think they're more of the, they're definitely the Bleacher Report is gonna kick in soon. Bleacher Report, Bleacher Report is I've seen this company grow from a fucking vlog, from a website like a post, like a fucking Facebook page or something, and it blew up so big, where to the point where they released. Check this shit out. They did the 20-year anniversary of Illmatic.
Oh, okay.
Sponsored by Bleacher Report, which is like, It's interesting how they're cross collateralizing on media and have this rollout with a concert and a tour and all this other shit. I guess it pays for Nas's tour, but
wow.
But he's been doing some fantastic things behind the scene.
Who, Nas?
Nas, yeah. He's been really fucking stepping his game up on the entrepreneurial side, on the business side. He's had some great runs with Ring and fucking Pluto TV and all these other things that he just jumped in on, put his money in. That seemed to fucking he hits them out the park.
Nice.
And for a guy that, Queensbridge, came out of, obviously, same story for every rapper, right? From the gutter,
right.
But at least put his money where his mouth is and tried some, different things other than.
Well, worried about the future. Just
yeah, investing in some tech, you know, and embracing it, and I say this to say not only resting it on the loins of entertainment and. You don't hear him signing big artists and big acts. Right. His son is rapping and shit like that. He's putting himself. He's doing life. Like Master P or all these other guys. So a lot of those guys really, really. I take my hat off to a lot of those guys that really put at the forefront of the culture.
Well, usually if you're great at something, it usually means that you have a certain mindset that can translate into other. Disciplines. Like if you play, like you look at what Kobe Bryant's doing. Yeah. That discipline that he had when he was a ball player is now translated into what he's doing in business, and his business has grown. His business is growing. You look at what Alex Rodriguez is. He is. I know a lot of people have opinions about Alex Rodriguez. The dude has I think he's got a venture capital firm. He's got a mergers and acquisitions firm, marketing.
And he's fucking sponsoring Ozzy Fest.
Yeah, he's sponsoring Ozzy Fest.
Which we should should go there.
Nothing, his name is on everything, social media wise. Yeah. His future wife, I don't know if they got married yet, Jennifer Lopez. Anytime she does something, she does it on his channel. If you notice, Jennifer Lopez.
He has a channel.
It's not on. Yeah, he's got his own. He's got his own channel, and he's got his own. It's never like Jennifer Lopez TV. No, it's on A-Rod Corp.
Yeah, nice
and stuff.
Big balling fucking business.
He's balling, man.
He's balling, man. A lot of these guys are doing really good. Aside from the world going through its phases, everyone doing well. We had 98 degrees in Alaska.
Was it really?
Record high. For a week straight, 98 degrees in Alaska. They've never seen this before.
What do? They
fucking probably.
Can they breathe?
I don't know. I saw this thing and I was like, holy shit, we're in trouble. And then you had the opposite in. I think California had some rain. Some freezing rain or something like that.
I haven't been paying attention to much weather.
It's fucking weird.
It's interesting. It goes in cycles.
It's fucking weird. I you know why? Because New York is such a... You're 4-season ready, like in your head. So you think,
transition.
That... Yeah, you know that summer, it's hot. This is what it is. It's meant to be this way. And it gets a little peak hot, and then you get some cool down, But
you're ready to transition.
Yeah, around the world, like Essence Music Festival in New Orleans, and then the weekend after, as soon as everyone left, torrential flooding, rain, and they're driving boats down the French Quarters. Insane,
That is insane. I read about that. That's ridiculous. I keep forgetting that fucking New Orleans is underwater. Yeah, like it's under sea level.
It's under the sea level. So
it's, like anytime it rains, it's
man.
You got to think somebody.
I think you need to move that town up a little bit, move it up the shore, something. It's pretty fucking down there. I've never been.
You ever been to New Orleans?
No. As much as I've traveled the world, I have never been to New Orleans.
We gotta get to New Orleans.
I've never been to City Island, and my wife swears I've been to City Island. In the Bronx. Not that it's a big thing, but...
It's not a big thing.
It's nautical mile. It's like...
it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same
but thing. I've never been. I everybody said, Sammy's and this and that and all these places. And I've never been. My wife tells me, I'm going to pull the pictures up when you went with her friends.
Okay.
I've never been. So people think, oh, you travel, you go. I haven't been a lot of places. You know?
Can't be everywhere.
Can't be everywhere.
That's for goddamn sure.
Can't be everywhere. Never been to Telluride, Colorado either.
Nope.
But there's a place called Telluride. I'm looking at this car, the Telluride, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what a fucking dumb name. And you know, it's just Telluride.
Telluride. Like, that was a decision they made.
Yeah, like so who the
They sat in a room.
Yeah, who did this?
Let's call it the auspice. Let's call it the style. Let's call it the Telluride. I think you're onto something there, Jimmy.
But even the fact that there's a place called Telluride doesn't make it okay. It still doesn't make it like Telluride, Colorado. Weird, just weird.
There are a lot of weird places.
There are. But yeah, man. I mean, the Earth is. I mean, we have to do our part and be conscious of this our garbage, our waste. I mean, it is not endless as some people think.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we don't have this bottomless pit.
It's not.
And the more I go to the beaches and stuff like that, you see you guys just think it's a fucking endless ocean. Like dumping shit in here. Like that's a pamper. That's not supposed to be here. Fuck.
Well, everybody thinks that as long as it's not as long as they don't have to deal with it, then it's not an issue.
Right.
Out of sight, out of mind. Done. It's done. Now it's somebody else's problem.
Well, like the sewers. I mean, people think. I see people all day. They take stuff and they throw it in the sewer like it's a garbage. Like,
yeah. Sewer fire is a big deal.
Sewer garbage is a big deal. Mm-hmm. Like.
Well, that's how you get the sewer fires because of the buildup of garbage.
Up. It's not a garbage. It's people like that. I can't stand litterers. Like, littering is you're a piece of shit if you litter.
Right.
You're just an
there's
animal.
No excuse, and there's no excuse
you're just
for
an
it.
animal, man.
And there's no excuse for
it. You're just not even an animal. An animal doesn't even do that. Like,
No.
You're just a piece of shit if you litter. So if you fucking throw wrappers out, you go to the store and you throw it.
Chad's coming to kick your ass.
I hate you. No.
Hate.
That's a hate.
Hate you. We're going to start off with hate.
I just hate you.
You're not a decent human being. We're just going to start
people
off
that
with
just
hate.
drive and roll down the window and
throw
that
shit out.
Yo.
Yeah, I know.
That shit drives me nuts, man. It just like why? Who's supposed to clean it up? Like who? Who did you imagine? Oh, they clean it up. You just believe that the world is they.
That's right. The they.
Fuck you.
The they. Fuck you and your litter.
Fuck you and your litter.
Littering all right. Assholes.
Yeah, littering assholes. Littering and.
How are you liking the working from home thing?
It's okay. It's okay. I got some big things coming up this week, and as the quarter goes, everybody's this is Q3 going into Q4, meaning quarter for construction and all that stuff. So September is gonna really kick back in, and I'll have to make a decision somehow.
Okay.
But I'm digging it.
More hooky days.
Yeah. Get to see. I'm looking at exploring regular shit.
It's kind of like you're like operating. What's the word I'm looking for? Like you're really not supposed to do this.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like you're doing something that like you're not supposed to be doing.
No.
Everybody else is supposed to be at work.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be. Oh, this is what the supermarket looks like at 10:30 in the morning.
Well, I walked it. I took the dog with me. When I dropped my daughter off. She works at Crocheron Park in Bayside. An amazing park. This park is in Queens, real North Side Queens, not what you guys keep screaming out North Side. Southeast Queens. This North Side thing is driving me nuts because everybody's like making it a thing, and it's really everybody calls North Side. And it's not geographically. It's not North Side. It is. Maybe it's north of Linden.
North of Linden.
Maybe I don't know, but they call everything from Linden to Farmers, Henderson, North Side, Queens.
Yeah, no.
It's southeast.
You even
Queens.
past Hillside Avenue.
No, that's North Side. That's Corona, North Side. Bayside, North Side. Queensbridge,
Queensbridge.
That's more North
Lefferts.
Side. Yeah, Left Rack City and all that. That's North Queens. That's not Rikers Island is North Queens, but not fucking. I don't know why they came up with this thing. It's like an anti-South Side. It's like a
pretty
South Side was so big, is very big in its enamored, like in its urban, from South Side.
Well, you gotta claim everybody. You want to claim something.
Yeah, I'm a little tired of these fucking non-geographic.
Yeah. This is north side. North of what? Maybe north of you.
Yeah.
But it's not like in the grand scheme of things, you're still all south.
Yes. It's the... Look at the map. I mean, just look at the fucking map. If you took Queens only, and Flushing is fucking north side. Maybe, Main Street. Maybe fucking Northern Boulevard.
That'd be an interesting meeting, though. Like, dudes get together, we're going to start a gang. Say, we're going to call ourselves North Side. You know what? Pull that map out.
Yeah, but somebody's going to regulate this fucking shit.
No, but see, because we're kind of like over here. We're not really north. There's all this shit over here. We can't...
And listen, my
my
godson and
file
his
a permit.
Crew is, they have North Side Story. They have they...
North Side Story.
Yeah, and they're very talented.
Mm-hmm.
They're very talented actor. We'll have them on the show one day, but... I'm confused at this North Side thing. And they just go by what everybody else says. And I think once LL Cool J said it,
when he said what?
It was one record where Straight Outta North Side. It's with him, 50. It's a bunch of them. It's a remix. Once he said it, it came. It was in his later career.
Straight Outta North Side.
Yeah. It's to the Compton beat. It's to the fucking Straight Outta Compton beat. It's him, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, a bunch of.
Well, he should know better.
Well, I mean, listen.
Whatever.
You can go on 100 people's pages. Barry said it. Barry Seaton, right? Barry, I've heard Barry. A big wig in the sanitation business. We need to have him on. He's a big fucking guy in the sanitation.
What does that mean, big wig in the sanitation business?
Like, he made his ranks up to the top.
Oh, really?
He's like, yeah.
In the Department of Sanitation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's doing his thing.
Nice.
But he was the one that he posted it, and he was like, guys, I've been a Queens supporter all... This is southeast fucking Jamaica, Queens. Read the map. Look at the maps. I get it. I like the north side.
Mm-hmm.
Rah, rah, north side. But it's not.
It ain't the north.
It's just not. It's just... I'm so confused.
We'll get it all right. Maybe somebody didn't read the map.
But Crocheron Park is a beautiful park. It's dog friendly.
Mm-hmm.
It's people running around with their dogs, and it scared the shit out of me because I got my little fucking Maltese.
Mm-hmm.
He has no etiquette with friends. He doesn't play well with others.
Doesn't play well with others.
No, he thinks he's and they're like big dog bite you, roll him over, and he turns on his back and he's like,
just gives up.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just playing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, but get out and see the world, man. I mean, there's things in your own neighborhood. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to find little things that exist and that don't cost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to find the free stuff.
Free stuff's good.
Free stuff is good. Just look around. And, like I said, I went to the beach and it's 5 miles from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great time. And wound up talking to a guy in a fucking wheelchair that was... Okay, so this is... I'm going to end it with this. The guy was... I don't know, what do you call quadriplegic? He had the hands... He couldn't barely do shit, right?
Quadriplegic. Can't move arms, legs.
Legs. And he had a fucking... a radio in his lap. With the blanket on and all that stuff. And it's motorized, so he's running around and he comes in and he's playing "This Is How We Do It." So he goes into the store and he says, "Hey, motherfucker!" He's telling the guy. And now the guy, I thought it was like, "Oh shit, this guy's a problem." And the guy was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" He knows him. He's local.
They know each other. Okay.
He's local. And it was a packy. The guy was a packy guy, and he was like, "Listen," he said, "Give me a cigarette, motherfucker." He said, "Listen, you don't talk to me this way in front of customers, and as opposed to talk to me like this when I'm not there." So he gives him a cigarette, but he gives him like a pack of cookies or something, shoves it under his fucking truck.
Okay.
It gives him like a box of stuff, and he's like, "Take it to the other guy." You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
These packies have all these stores. They got them all. All the little convenience stores down there. And he's like, "Take this case of this and bring that to him." And he paid him in cigarettes.
Okay.
He paid the guy in cigarettes. Like, this is his thing. He just
get some cigarettes.
Yeah.
So
now the guy goes, brother. So I thought he was going to ask me for some money or whatever else. So he was like, yo, I need your help, man. Help me out. Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me, man? I didn't even answer. I was like, what? What happened? What? He was like, I need my lighter. And the shit is sitting on his fucking nuts.
No!
His hands like this. He was like, take my lighter, man. Come get my lighter. And his pants are open. And
oh!
And I'm like, yo, man, you setting me up for this? He was like, nah, man, I can't button the fucking. Look at my hand. His shit is all fucked up. And he was like, please, man, please, just get my light. I want to smoke my cigarette, man. I promise you, man. Please help me. Please help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. And I'm like, I said, all right, Ashton Kutcher's coming out of here somewhere because this is fucking hilarious. And I picked it up and I was like, here, you got it from here? He was like, yeah. And with his nubs, he struck that motherfucker and lit his fucking cigarette and dropped it right back. And thank you, man.
For the next one.
This is how we do it. And rode off with his package to the other guy. And I'm following him. I'm on the other side of the street. I followed him all the way to the other space. And he said, you tell that motherfucker when he hears my music, come outside. I ain't going in the store. You know. Weird beach characters.
Chad molested a paraplegic's nuts.
Dude, man, this guy, I mean, not that it was, like, you didn't see flesh or anything, but his pants were open. It was raggedy, like, just rags. I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, God.
That was a good deed, though.
Yeah, it was a good deed.
Did your good deed for the day.
Did my good deed.
Did your good deed for the day. Karma's going to get you back.
I hope.
Who knows? You might, I don't know, you might need somebody to pull something out your asshole or something.
Maybe, one day. One day.
Say, can you help me out? Can
you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me, man?
Can you help me? Can you help me?
Oh, shit. All right.
Boom.
Boom. It's very sensitive.
Sensitive mic today.
All right, so we're going to get out of here?
Sure, why not? Let's get out of here.
Sure, why not? Two Bros Podcast, episode 69.
9 dot.
69 dot.
68 plus 1.
And I owe you one.
70 minus 1.
Wait, how did you do 69?
79 gave you too much.
69.
I don't know what the fuck you doing.
69.
Okay.
69.
What's going on here?
Hand puppets.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to make a 69.
Throwing up gang signs.
We're at the yin and yang hour. 69. 69.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Tekashi.
He's done.
Is he? Did he get indicted or something?
He's done. He's finished.
Yeah.
15 minutes is up. 15 minutes.
15 minutes is up.
Okay, party people, we're gonna get out of here. Two Bros Podcast, episode 69. Remember, be a blessing to someone else.
Because someone might need you to molest them and get their lighter out their balls.
Ooh.
Or fuck them.
Blick or flick. Peace.